everyone, welcome back to my little world. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie and a couple of my babies. I uh, I have two videos planned for today because one is going to be a topic video. I want to change Sophie, and another one, I have a couple of packages that I need to open. Charlie received a little gift from our dear friend, and we also won a giveaway on Instagram. So I'm not going to fuse these two together because it would be a very long video. I don't know how I would title it. I want the ladies who sent us something to receive their own video. So I will just do the topic first. I will change her and then I will show you what we won and what Charlie received. So first things first, before I start changing her, I would like to thank all of you for all the love and all the support that I have received for the past weekend. I was really speechless. I don't even know what to say. This is coming directly from my heart. All the beautiful comments and the private messages and emails. I have been responding this whole day, and I will probably have to be responding tomorrow. So ladies, I'm going to respond to all of your messages, and I've been trying even to respond to all of your comments. Thank you from my heart, seriously. And it was so nice to see so many amazing ladies, many ladies that are never ever getting involved in any nonsense here or any social platform. They're just doing their own thing. I know you enjoy your dolls. You're here for the dolls. You're here for positivity. And I would never even dare to mention this to you. So to see you coming over and offer public support and some of you private support, it really meant a world to me. Thank you, all of you. So I just wanted to thank you all because I think we are here for each other and we are here for our audience. We are here for our subscribers and for our friends that we met on this journey, for other channel creators as well. And it doesn't matter how big the channel is. Some of my friends' channels have smaller count of subscribers but they have been here for years, some of them longer, and they have a certain position in this community. They are very respected and valued. So see you there and receive your messages. Really, it touched my heart. You know who you are. So thank you so much. And thank all of my ladies, all of my friends. As I said, thank you so much. Thank you. I will not go back to addressing it. I'm done. I moved on. That's it. So I'm back to doll stuff, to regular scheduled programming, and I'm back to, of course, pondering things. I have a lot of things that I would like to show you. I have a lot of doll related topics that I would like to discuss. I would like to go live. I don't know how I'm going to smash this into these weeks because I really have a lot of things that I would like to talk about. I've been reaching some decisions when it comes to my collection, so I will address that more or in more detail in future videos. So this is my Sophie. Sophie is Maggie by Natalie Blick. So I'm going to change her because I'm still kind of trying to decide what to do with this baby. So I'm going to change this baby while I'll be talking a little bit about this topic that I came across yesterday. I was watching Reborn Hygge's video, Ines's video, and she was presenting original topic by Christina's Reborns. So I'm going to link both of these ladies' videos down in my description so you can go and watch them, their perspective on this thing. I always do it because I feel it's a common courtesy and it's something polite to do, and it's lifting each other up in this community, just giving the other people shout outs, and if we are inspired, just to give people credit. So I'm going to link these ladies' videos down there. And the topic was, well, there is not, they were both touching up or tackling this topic from various points of view. So they were basically discussing our current market and how the prices of reborns are constantly climbing, and they were also talking about many factors that they come into the play, and that is not only the Chinese counterfeits and not only prices of blank vinyls climbing up, and also dealers being basically sold out of not only the vinyl kits but also Genesis heated paints and mediums, varnishes, all that. And it was very, both of them, they made really interesting points. So I thought I would be talking about this a little bit. I'm not going to parrot what they say. I really truly recommend for all of you ladies who are here and who have plans for your collections, who have new scalps, and who perhaps are actively or are in a process of active adoption of a doll, or you are planning adoption in the near future, or you just adopted in the past, let's say, the year. Well, that was ridiculous because I think most of us adopted a doll like in the past year and a half or something. But I'm just, what is my thing going on, or what is my angle is going to be, I just recently, one of my friends, wait ladies, before I go into the topic, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put her into this little Jamie K, little side tie top and these little bloomers, because summer's coming to the end. To me, it's still not fall. Okay, I know it's September, but I still have a couple of the weeks. It's still hot here. So, and I decided to go with these sandals because season's coming to the end, and I got them and I've never got to use them. So I'm going to be doing this. What really sparked my decision to make this video is one of my close friends in a hobby, one of my very first friends. She left the hobby a couple of years ago, or took a break or something. She used to be, oh my gosh, what is this? It's a lint. She used to be an artist, and she also had a private collection of other artists' babies. So she was making videos. I think all of you old-timers, old-timers not age-wise, but collecting and YouTube-wise, I think you know Carrie from Care Bears Little Angels. We remained friends all these years. She recently came back into the hobby. So she started collecting. She's not an artist anymore. I'm not aware of her even planning creating the babies herself, but she got a partial silicone baby, and now she has Maggie, and she has, I think, Evelyn by Cassie Brace. So she has 3 babies. She acquired them in a quite short span of a time. But I remember when she started buying, when she was looking for Maggie, she was sending me pictures because she's like, okay, Katie, can you help me with decisions? Is this a good deal, or is this a okay price? And she sent me the price. She sent me a picture of a baby, and that baby, I think it was around $2,000. And she was shocked when I told her that that is actually a good price for that baby, for that scalp, and for that particular artist. And she wasn't shocked like, oh my gosh, it's so not worth it, or anything, nothing like that, ladies. But to her, she took a break, and she basically loved the hobby when prototypes were around the price like $2,500. So for her to come here and see all these babies what now are very high prices, I don't think that all of us who have been collecting actively and without a break, we kind of adjust to the market. We keep adjusting to these prices. I mean, they are shocking at some instances, but I think we get used to it. it's like when you see a friend and after a very long time, and let's say they lost a lot of weight, they are not aware of such drastic change of appearance. But to us, when we haven't seen them for a long time, I don't know if this is a good comparison that just came to my mind, so I'm just going to go with it. To us, it's like, oh my goodness, it's super dramatic. So this is what it feels for ladies who, let's say, took a break for 2 or 3 years. To her, it was crazy. She was like, oh my God, what happened to these prices? And what happened next? Of course, she adjusted. We all did, because she wanted the baby. Not that particular baby. She ended up buying another one, which we were laughing later on, because it was, she's like, oh my gosh, if you told me this a couple of years ago, that I wouldn't even blink, because it was considered a good price. So that's how many people are feeling about it, and we don't realize it, I think, because we are in the middle of it. We are middle of this ball game, actively participating by buying these babies. And it happened exactly what a couple of us predicted here. When prices of prototypes started ballooning, I knew this would happen. A couple of us predicted it. The prices of all reborns started raising, like increasing. My question is, now you have basically vinyl prototypes are going for $10,000. Not all of them, but I've heard of, we all saw a couple of auctions that happened in a near past, and these are the numbers now that some of the auctions are receiving. A lot of artists, they stopped making customs. They have either silent auctions, or some of them are auctioning on eBay, and some of them are just taking private offers, but their price range is starting around, let's say, $1,500 up to $5,000 for customs, if they are offering customs, or their babies. Final price, maybe they started at $500 at the bidding auction. I'm talking about purely Reborns right now, vinyl. And they would skyrocket, and they would just go up to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm not even going into shilling on eBay, because I've covered it numerous times on my channel, and I don't want to go into that. But my question is, how long before this artificially ballooned market crashes? Because now prices of vinyl dolls are very close to the prices of silicone dolls. We're talking vinyls sometimes going over the prices of silicones. I feel like this is artificially ballooned market. And do you know what happened a couple of years ago with the real estate market before the crash? Here in Chicago and everywhere in United States, I think, people were bidding and overbidding each other. It was a frenzy every time a property was being sold. And the houses that were normally sold for a certain amount, by the time the crash came, they were sold for triple of their value, of their original value, let's say, or 5 times. And it was insanity, and this market crashed. So I don't know if this reborn market is going to crash, or prototype market. But I'm on my channel now. I don't know how to word this. I'm on my channel very pro artist. I have utmost respect for all the artists out there, for all the art. I know that art is evolving. Of course, the prices are not going to stay the same. When before we had certain only type of painting, certain types of routing, certain types of mohair, and now the materials are improved, techniques are improved, details are out of this world. It's constantly evolving. So it's natural for prices to evolve and increase as well. But when the prices reach the limits of prices of vinyls are now more at certain points than the prices of silicones. That's something. How long is this going to keep raising? I mean, how many people will be able to afford these dolls? I'm just going to say it that way, because, and how much, what is your, let's say, top ceiling? What you're willing to pay for a doll? Because of course, as I said, I've been collecting for 6 years very actively. I've collected the dolls from all around the globe, from many artists, from here, from US, from all levels of the artists. From my very first doll, it was from, how much did I pay? The lady, I think, was a beginner artist. I paid around $400, and he was really nicely done, that baby. I can't say anything bad, because for that price, Charlie, no, for that price, the quality matched the price. And then as we evolve, our price range or the prices, or the top of the prices, amount that we are willing to pay, are of course naturally increasing, as in every hobby, as in every collecting. The longer you're in a hobby, the longer, you're expanding your knowledge, and with that, with expanding your knowledge comes expanding your budget. But when the prices are starting to make us feel uncomfortable, I think many of us kind of keep thinking, okay, something needs to change. Either this market stops being so crazy, or I will have to adjust, let's say, number of the dolls that I buy per year. I will have to just go through my list and truly just buy 1 or 2 special babies. I mean, we all have techniques how to do this. I have my own thing, and I pretty much was never really emotional buyer, but how would I say, there is emotion when I'm buying, but when I'm reaching decision, I try to stay in my, how would I say it, in the ways that I do things. I don't try to go crazy, because it would be stressful. I mean, stressful emotionally, and also I don't want to put myself under any financial distress either. So, yeah. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to talk about is, sometimes we say, especially here on social media, on YouTube, because we have collectors who are collecting the dolls of all price ranges. I don't want to make anyone to feel like, okay, we're talking about these dolls that I absolutely do not spend that kind of money on my dolls. So this is absolutely not going to affect me. Ladies, I would have to disagree. Look, I'm not buying these prototypes either. I'm not paying tens of thousands of dollars for my dolls, and I'm still affected. Let's talk about her, okay? She is done by I'm a master artist and prototype artist, but I'm not saying this as a boasting, like, oh my gosh, she's done by this and this artist. No, but I mention it because the price, the second the artist reaches certain awards, they automatically increase their pricing. And within this market, when everybody's increasing, the prototypes are going for tens of thousands of dollars. Therefore, every artist who think that their skill, maybe it's not at the same level, but they say, okay, so this artist is offering the customs for $25,000 to $3,000 custom order without the kit, just the pure custom order if they're going to do it. So if they see all the artists, they see, okay, this and this artist is offering the customs for $3,000. My skill is maybe not at the same level, but let's say it's this and this and this level. So compared to this artist, I'm not going to charge $700 for my customs anymore. I'm going to charge $1,500. This is exactly what happened with another friend of mine, the artist who was making the dolls for me for many years. She was very reasonable. Okay, her price is tripled. And that jump was almost immediate. as soon as the prototype's prices. Because nowadays when you're going to buy a prototype, as I said before, it was $2,500, $3,000 for amazing doll. Nowadays for $3,000, I'm not saying all the prototypes, as I said, but I see prototypes being sold all over the place. And the thing is, you have a lot of newcomers who want to get a prototype because they think that's the only thing that you need in your life when you start collecting. This totally kills me. They don't know the sculpts, they don't know the sculptors, they can't even recognize the basic classics like, let's say, I don't know, Bonnie Brown classics or Laura Eagles classics or Cassie Brace or any of the sculpts that they're very widely. I'm not talking about new releases because not everybody follows new releases constantly, but I'm talking about the sculpts that I think 99% of people know. And then you have newcomers who they don't have this knowledge. They just go to certain groups, they see these people showing off their prototypes and they think I absolutely need to have this to mean something in a community or to start maybe perhaps a channel or anything like that. So, and these people, many of them are willing to pay these prices and then they want to resell the dolls for, let's say, the same price, and the doll changed the hands for 4-5 times. And it's been years since it was originally sold. So, the magic of the prototypes is, I think, in that moment that you are getting something before everybody else. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, ladies, but there is always market, there is always someone who is going to be willing to pay these prices. I don't know how. My question would be not even what's going to happen, because nobody can say what's going to happen. My question would be, how are you dealing with these prices? Have you been adjusting, let's say, your collecting plan? Did you change, let's say, your collecting patterns that you have been used to for so many years, and now with these prices, you just can't maybe afford it? Or have you started painting your dolls? I know a lot of people started painting their own dolls because they said, okay, it's not doable for me, and it's just ridiculous. I know a lot of artists who started a long time ago, and they're like, okay, they can't with these prices. So I know this is a natural part of the game. I keep saying it on my channel. But on the other hand, it's getting to the point of ridiculousness sometimes. So, some people say, okay, artists are maybe perhaps some artists, not all. Okay, I don't want to generalize. I'm just saying what I've heard on social platforms, on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. They're saying, okay, the artists are getting greedy. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm just going to say I've seen this one discussion. It was on Facebook, and the artist came over there and she said she was one of those who were offering custom routing, and she showed the examples of her work, and she was asking how much would people charge. She was asking other colleagues, other artists, how much would you think I should be charging, because I'm charging this and this amount, and I've seen people who charge much, much more for lower quality of service, lower quality of mohair, whatnot. So people were just saying, other artists, and they started participating in this discussion, these responses, what other artists, they were posting examples of their work, and most of them weren't even offering custom work. They were just saying, if I offered custom routing services, I would be charging $500, $600, $800 for newborn and up, and $1,000 or $1,200 for let's say 0 to 3. These were like self-estimated prices of the artists, and I was sitting there and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, some of them were beautiful, but some of the pictures that I've seen were not beautiful. They were not even really good, and people were estimating their work and applying the current market prices to their work, and they were just estimating just the root job for $700, just the root job for newborn size head. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's inflated. I think this whole thing, this whole market right now, it's artificially ballooned. It's inflated. I don't know how long it's going to last and what is going to be result, because how many of us will be able to afford a doll if the customs will start be costing $3,000, $4,000? Certainly I'm not going to pay that kind of money for a Reborn, the vinyl. It would, if I pay certain amount of money, it needs to be a, let's say, special sculpt and special artist. But if this is going to be just general consensus, it's going to be insane out there. So I would like to hear your thoughts, ladies, on this. I have been rambling for a long time, and this is her. This is one more thing. This is a Jamie Kay. I don't know if I mentioned the brand, and I purchased a little headband for her to go with this. So that's just something I have been pondering. I'm pretty sure that we all came to the point of collecting when it comes to prices, when we said, when is this going to just stop? When is this, are we hitting the ceiling with these prices? And then couple months down the road, once again, another increase of pricing happened. So what do you think, ladies? What are your thoughts? Are you planning to maybe start painting yourself? What is the maximum, as Inez asked, Inez asked in her video, what is the maximum that you're willing to pay for, let's say, a special doll? And what is the maximum you would pay for, not like, let's say, special, totally special baby, just for a baby that you would like, or a sculpt that you would like to have in your collection. It's not something that you would be dying over, but like regular baby, okay? You saw the new, let's say, sculpt, you fell in love with that sculpt, and you're pondering getting it, okay? So, I mean, have you been forced to increase your budget? And, you know, you don't have to say exact number, because I know that it's like people don't like to talk about that. But just, let's just say, like the little, like pondering there. I would like to hear from you as collectors, ladies, and also from the artists. If you have been increasing the prices, if you are comfortable, if you feel like, okay, I feel like my work is worth more money compared to other people, because as I said, increased prices of prototypes are affecting everyone, from the beginner artist to the totally advanced artist, because everybody's watching these auctions and everybody's kind of trying to adjust their prices to that. Is that right or wrong? I'm not going to say. I just wanted to bring this discussion to you, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. This is Sophie. She looks like she's going to just clean something. She's going to help me vacuuming now. Oh my gosh, how she looks cute. So I'm just going to keep her in this for just a kick of it. So anyways, ladies, thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in our next video. Bye. Sophie, say bye. Wave there.